I just invented the coolest technique to make brain cupcakes. I've never seen anyone do this before. I used a small round piping tip to pipe squiggles inside of a silicone mold and then just filled up the center with buttercream. Placed my cupcake upside down on top of that and let it freeze, like fully frozen, before peeling it out to reveal like the most perfect brain design. I wasn't even sure this was gonna work, but I think I killed it. If you give this a try, tag me, I wanna see it.
To the pumpkin song. In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise.
Round that corner, man, hiding in the trash can. Something's waiting now to pounce, and how you'll scream. This is Halloween, red and black, and slimy green. Aren't you scared?
I've had a few designs come out really nice lately. It was about time for a humbling, and oh boy, was this ever that. I used my pumpkin silicone molds to bake this chocolate pumpkin cake. And I didn't have a big plan, it was just to make it look like a pumpkin. But I don't know why I went with this pink frosting. I thought it would be like an adorable pink color, but it kind of set into this really weird, like pale red, which I obviously didn't notice at the time because I just kept working. This cake mold is hard to decorate at the best of times because it has ridges and texture that you can't really get to show through the buttercream. So I'm trying to smooth it out. I was trying to follow the ridges of the actual cake, but that wasn't working. So then I was like, why don't I just go for a textured look, like intentionally, and kind of just roughed it up. But this also looks absolutely terrible. It's one of those where I was like in the moment and I was like, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. You can see me thinking, yeah, okay. Just powering through, kept going, added like vines and a stem. And I don't know why I did these in this weird light blue color. I think it looks horrid with this red pink. Concept was a pretty cute idea. Execution was really, really bad. Wasn't gonna share this, but I like to keep it real on here. Not everything turns out, and that's okay. I posted my pumpkin cake fail video, and a bunch of you guys were like, oh, don't give up, just try again. Like, come on, you don't know me by now? Of course I'm going to try again. I think my biggest issue is with the color, so I went with a more classic orange. And then I couldn't find my cutout tomato lid, so I cut out a new scraper from a yogurt container and used that to get the curves. You could tell I was very satisfied with this. Color is better, shape is better. I went with brown for the stem, not weird turquoise. And then I decided to add a jack-o'-lantern face, just for some more detail and a little bit more fun. Comparing this to the original one is like night and day. It looks so much better, and you would never know. Unless you cut into it, of course. You can see my layers of shame, but still delicious. Silicone molds are back for another spooky Halloween treat. This time I'm doing an eyeball. If I were to do it again, I would freeze it after this step to let the pupil, iris, and veins set before I pipe the white in. I added jam this time for an extra spooky effect. And again, if I did this again, I'd freeze it before putting the top on because it leaked out and it was a little messy. I'd also use a looser buttercream for the white so that it would fill in those cracks a little better. Overall, fun idea, but my execution was not perfect. So please, you guys, try this with those edits and see how it goes. Hey friends, today I have a fun mini Halloween cake idea. If you hear birds, I apologize. I'm recording this voiceover from a cottage in Finland because I'm on vacation, but I worked my little buns off to get some content ready for you guys before I left. I baked up a bunch of Halloween treats last week, and now I'm just slowly rolling them out for you. So this cake is small. It's only 4 inches diameter. Stacked up, it's probably taller than that. Coated in black buttercream, and then I put a little candle in the center before doing a black chocolate drip. And then I did what I usually hate, which is going over the drip again to make it drippier and messier, and just adding more and more layers of drip. This way, it kind of looks like a candle that's melting, and the wax is just dripping down the sides. Simple idea, perfect for spookies. Folks, it's time for a fun little exercise. I'm gonna pipe 2 cupcakes with slightly different pumpkin designs. Here's number 1. And I want you to tell me if you notice a difference at all and which one you prefer and why. I have a very strong preference, but then I showed them both to Tyler and he said he likes the other one more. Which to me was crazy because like there's clearly a better one. But now I need to make it a poll. So here they are side by side. Do you even notice a difference? Which one do you like better and why? I'm the queen of pretending that summer lasts forever, but fall is coming, and it's my duty to share these Halloween cookies with you guys because it's a bunch of simple designs that I think anyone can do at home. There's only 3 colors of royal icing, 2 if you don't count white, and they're very simple. First one you saw was that little ghosty, no piping skills required. Next are these tombstones. They're great because if you're not good at piping, like me, that's okay because they're supposed to look kind of rough, kind of crumbled. I used Oreo for some dirt along the bottom and then piped some more cracks on it so they look extra rough. Thought about adding flowers but decided to keep it simple. That's it for those. Next one's going to be a spider web. So we flood the whole cookie in white, then draw a bullseye in black, and then use a toothpick to pull it to the edges. Creates a spider web effect. You can add a spider on if you would like, using either a sprinkle or more piping. And that's it. 3 types of cookies, only 2 colors, and wildly simple.